Another wannabe alpha male red pill weirdo has been embraced by the long arms of the law and is now looking at 70 years in prison or a $3.5 million fine if convicted of all charges. Let's give a warm welcome to the man, the myth, the prisoner, Brett Dadig. Brett is charged with harassing 11 different women across 5 different states and has been hit with 14 counts that include cyberstalking, interstate stalking, and interstate threats. Prior to Brett's life taking a wild turn for the worst, he worked as an account executive at an insurance firm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was fired from that company for reasons unknown, and that's when he embarked on his journey of becoming a social media influencer, life coach, dating guru. Starting with a podcast called Dating Decoded, which was absolutely dog shit, by the way. It's about an hour long, and I tried to sit through it, I swear to God. I tried. But the entire podcast is him and his friend bickering back and forth, and then the other 2 co-hosts not giving any type of input to the podcast at all. They just sit there. It's weird and it's cringe.
I'm fucking giving the background. Go fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking, please. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Please fuck yourself.
But here's how it happened is, okay? We're both sitting at the bar.
You talk. I'm not talking the rest of the time. You talk.
You will talk.
No.
Because you want to chime in. This is your fucking place. Would you shut the fuck up?
And when him and his friend aren't arguing with each other, they're all sitting there complaining about the times they've been rejected by women. It's sad. It's very sad.
Game tonight. We needed this incredible girl. Incredible. Super attractive, super fit, super well spoken, just amazing human being.
She was really attractive. Right?
Oh, she's talking about what she does for work. Super interesting. She's doing all. She's super smart. She's like a biochemistry degree.
But hair. It was really nice.
Okay, keep it in your pants, gentlemen. We're respectful on this podcast.
We're not keeping our pants on this podcast.
We're respectful. We're free.
We're decoding. We're not respectful.
No,
we're understanding the whatever.
We
haven't decoded.
We're still in the intro.
Yes.
We're freaks in the sheets and gentlemen on the streets.
Wait, what?
Hell yeah, brother. We're still
Wait, listen to me. We just got our first TikTok clip. That clip. When we're talking, he goes, "Hell yeah, brother." Where were we at with that? Oh, and then after I eviscerate that girl, those 2 guys that saw me, the 2 45-year-olds, they come up to me later at Walters, and they're like, "Bro, that was incredible." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And they're like, "What? Like, she was hot. Like, why did you do that?" I'm like, "Because it doesn't matter. I'm hot too. I have way more to bring to the table than just being hot. Like, these girls, just because you're attractive, doesn't give you the right to treat guys the way that you fucking do. And you know that. If I'm out there treating women the way they treat me, dude, I'd be posting on fucking Facebook every single day. And I am. Alex is. I'm banned on Hinge. Alex is banned on Hinge. I got banned on Hinge because a girl wanted to be my pen pal. And I was like, "Hey girl, I'm not about that. I'm busy."
There is zero substance in this 55-minute video. It's probably the worst thing I've seen in a while. And that probably explains why it only has 1 episode. But this is a good starting point because this podcast gives us a little bit of an idea of the person he's going to morph into a month or so later.
I would just like to say that I apologize if I've made anyone uncomfortable, whether that be at F45, at Flow Yoga, at Stride.
If you don't want to put in any time or effort into me, that's on you. I'll go f***ing find someone that will. These girls think, oh, just because I'm pretty, I can do whatever the f*** I want. No, you can't. I'm pretty too.
And this metamorphosis began with Brett creating an Instagram account to promote his lifestyle and dating content and new podcast starring himself and himself only. This is where things get weird as hell, because when I was doing research on this guy, his personal Instagram can't be found, but what I did find was 5 different Instagram accounts, all following a 6th Instagram account that was dedicated to his podcast called The Standard, the unfiltered blueprint to becoming undeniable. The confusing part about these Instagram accounts is he's using AI to promote fake businesses out of St. Petersburg, Florida. which I guess he moved to at some point in late July or August of 2025, after getting his membership revoked at F45 Gym in New York for harassing and threatening women. And come to find out, the only reason why he was in New York in the first place was because he was banned from all of the gyms in Pittsburgh for threatening, stalking, and harassing the women and employees. So basically, he was using different aliases and trying to move to different places to avoid the reputation he built for himself, only to ruin it again wherever he ended up. But to him, he considered it evolving, even if that meant getting banned from shopping centers and violating one of the several restraining orders filed against him. Just typing his name in on Google returns Reddit posts of women in different areas warning other women of his behavior, if he's changed his appearance and when he'll be back in town, and where he might be headed next. As far as his social media is concerned, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. He has 2 different Instagram accounts to promote his Candid Coastal Company business, which looks like a photography hustle, but there's no website link to any kind of professional portfolio or contact information. He also has another business promoting a run club. He was trying to start up a fitness page promoting a fake cafe business with fake employees, fake pop-up events, fake customers, and fake merch. And a page where it looks like he was trying to get some sort of Christian-based sports betting scheme off the ground linked to a Discord. I also found a Threads page where you can kind of see the alpha male businessman persona he was trying to portray, and when he's not trying to be Grant Cardone, he's making videos of himself singing depressing songs terribly into the camera. Dude is weird as fuck, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Because on his new podcast, he actually goes into detail about his life during this chaotic time period, as well as making podcast episodes detailing his failed attempts at building relationships with women, falling out with friends, and several more podcasts dedicated to his future girly pop wife, where he's just talking about this woman that he wants to marry that's a figment of his imagination.
You're in your like, oh, I'm a boss ass bitch, I don't need no man era after you got heartbroken or something, probably. I don't know. I don't even know your fucking name, girl. I'm just gonna call you, like, all my names, all our kid names are gonna be like timeless. Like, I'm just not gonna tell you, well, I'll tell you like on like this 10th date or something, but like I have all our names picked out already for both boys and girls, so we ready, girl. So we better get the baby making, huh? Yeah, probably.
He was also in a very odd and intimate relationship with ChatGPT, claiming that it was his best friend and therapist, which says a lot without saying much at all. It also encouraged a lot of his bad behavior, telling him to message women and go to places where he could potentially find a wife. And also labeled anybody against him a hater, and told him that God's plan for him was to build a platform and that people were literally organizing around his name, good or bad. I guess it kinda did get the bad part right. He details all of this on his new podcast while also likening himself to God, claiming that he's God's assassin, threatening to break his victims' jaws, fingers, and burn down gyms, and strangle people. He also mentions dead bodies somewhere in there too. Apparently, he has a history of threatening to hurt himself as well, because someone from the Des Moines subreddit claimed to be an old high school classmate of his, stating that while Brett was in Tampa, his family had to Baker Act him for these types of threats, which led to him cutting ties with his family, who actually seems to care about him but just can't get through to him. Because when he was arrested for violating one of the many restraining orders that he has, his father came to immediately bail him out. And the way Brett showed his appreciation was threatening to fight his dad. In other episodes, he talks about how he wants to have a family, have kids, and do all of the things, but nobody wants him. And this frustration often led to him referring to women as bitches and trash and claiming that they're all the same. Sounds like something out of a red pill initiation pamphlet. And that also led to him doxing, harassing, and threatening women online who rejected him. He would even show up at their homes and jobs. And to top all of that off, he is accused of SA. Surprise, surprise. This guy obviously has a huge disdain for women and he needs serious help. In hindsight, a lot of his actions make sense because according to a Scrub social media post that he made, he had been diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder and bipolar disorder accompanied with the tendency to become manic and enter psychosis. And we all know a few things that can happen when your brain is chemically imbalanced. Now, how true that is can't be verified, of course, because we don't have access to his health information, and this man is unhinged and a compulsive liar. But he was obviously out of his fucking gourd, so I'll take his word for it. Most of his troubles with women just seem to come from him not being able to take the hint. And when he does find a woman that's interested in him, he immediately love bombs her, or he immediately confesses about how turned on he is to have children with her. And if the woman has a daughter, telling the woman that he's obsessed with her daughter and then proceeding to post pictures of the both of them online with their full government names without their consent. Yeah, man, the entire indictment is wild, and it reads like something out of a horror novel with him saying things like,
"Come find me, bitch. Let's play. Let's play a game. You better fucking pray I don't find you. You better pray because you would never say this shit to my face. Because if you did, your jaw would be motherfucking broken. And then you wouldn't be able to yap. Then you wouldn't be able to fucking. I'll break every motherfucking finger on both hands. Type the hate message with your fucking toes, bitch."
So, yeah, the entire indictment will be in the description if you feel like ruining your day. But yo, take care of your mental health, y'all. That's some shit we need to take way more serious and become way more educated on, because a lot of his behavior probably could have been prevented had he got the proper help that he actually needed. But I also understand that sometimes we don't want to think anything is wrong with us, which is fair. But we need to start being okay with just knowing that we're humans and sometimes we're fucked up. And that's just the way life is, and that's okay sometimes. As of right now, he remains in custody and there's been no publicly confirmed trial or hearing date yet, but Brett is more than likely going to be locked in some sort of cell or white-walled room for a very long time. Hopefully his victims feel much safer now, and I pray he really gets the help he needs. But I'm afraid it's a little too late from a consequence perspective due to current circumstances, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.